welcome back. So we are on workout 3, so final workout for this program, so we have legs to do. So as always, total of 6 stations. We're going to run through them as quickly as possible with the least amount of rest. If you need to take some time, try to work through the stations, rest 1 to 2 minutes between rounds. Of course, if you need to drink water, please do so. Keep hydrated. Remember, challenge yourself. This is your workout, but I can provide you the tools. You need to challenge yourself and be honest with yourself. So, first station is the Kegel Goblet Squat. This one is a little bit different, so you're always going to check your weight before you start. Remember, you are doing a squat. This is the key to this one, is how you are going to hold it. So you're going to turn your hands around and hold the V in an upward position. You're going to stand back. This is going to stay stationary. You're not going to move your arms. You're going to go down into the squat, drive through the heels, and push up, squeezing the glutes at the top of the movement. Down into the squat, drive through the heels, and squeeze. So again, keeping this nice and close to the body. Sitting back, driving through the heels, and squeezing the glutes at the top of the movement. We're doing a total of 12 of those. Just to give you an idea, my weight is about 60. That is, I guess, challenging for me. I might be able to do more, but I'd probably start with that and see how I felt at the end of my 12 reps. Moving on to station number 2. Over here, we are using the bands again. This is just a side leg lift. Show you a couple options. Starting with the band at the lower, you want to stay in an upward position, core nice and tight. And when you're doing this, you're standing on the one leg, nice and slow up, nice and slow down. Soft bend in that knee, up and down. If you need to tap, go ahead, but nice and slow in both directions so you're resisting that tension both ways. So we can also double up these bands, and we can pop this one to the top, and we can keep this one to the bottom. So again, nice, slow, controlled movements. Up and down. Try to keep yourself upright. If you need to grab something for balance, you can always move over and touch that, because I do not want to see you lean. I do not want to see you rocking. I want a nice, straight body, soft knee, slow movement. Up and down. Okay, keeping your foot flexed and turned out. So you're going to do 12 on this side, 12 on the other. Again, if you want a little bit of extra challenge, you have strong legs, add the double bands. Okay, so moving to the next one, we are doing our frog bridges. So here we are starting at 15 reps. This will change. So again, I want you to bring your bottom down to the end of the mat. Try to keep your feet very close to your glutes or to your butt. And here you can put your hands down, and you're just going to keep the balls of your feet together, the bottoms of them, keeping them nice and close, and bridging up. Really squeeze at the top of the movement, those glutes, and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Again, squeezing and release. A little bit extra. You can grab a plate. This is 25 pounds. You can put it over your pelvic area, your hip area. Same thing. Squeezing up and release. the top of the movement every time, bridging up as high as you can. So pushing that pelvis up and those hips up. So next we are doing leg curls on the Smith machine. So I want you to watch very closely. This is a new little leg apparatus for us. So this is where we connect. We're going to put the top of our foot through there. This strap down here goes underneath your shoe, and this goes around the back of your shoe. So very closely, insert your foot, the toe. This goes underneath. Once you're in there, there's a little strap on the side. You tighten it, and you are good to go. So here, pull your leg out to start with. I like to lean into it, and all you're doing here is lift, release, lift, release, lift. So bending that knee, try to keep that leg stationary, not too much movement, because all you're trying to do here is target the hamstring. So again, this weight may be a little bit too light for me in order for me to feel like I'm really giving my hamstrings a workout by the time I get to 12 reps. So again, up, release, up, release. So very simple, you're going to do 12 on this side. You're going to loosen this just a little bit by pulling on it. And you can slip your foot out and do the same on the other side. So again, I had 10 pounds on there. You have to make sure that you have balanced weight on each side. So if I have 5 pounds on one side, I have to have 5 pounds on the other. 7 pounds, 7 pounds. Same thing. You must have both of each side of your pegs balanced evenly with the same amount of weight, or it's going to mess with your pulley system and won't make it so much less smooth. Okay, so moving on to station number 5 is the induction machine. We have done this one before. It's one of my favorites. I like to put it very wide so it forces me to really use my inner thighs. Also, our legs are very strong, most of us. They're a lot stronger than what we want or what we believe they are. This is way too light for me. So again, always check your weight before you start. I might as well put her right down to 120. 120 is where I'm comfortable at, where it's going to pull on the inside of my thighs and really make my inner thighs work. So what we're doing here is sitting back, squeezing, trying to get those pegs together each time. Releasing nice and slowly, squeeze, touching those pegs. And again, releasing, squeeze. And again, like I said, your feet are planted on the pegs. You're really using these inner thighs each time to bring it together. Okay? So the idea is to try to keep those pegs touching on every movement or every repetition. So, again, if you get to 12 and you feel like you could do a couple reps, then you need to increase the weight. So, one last station is over here. It's number 6. Lovely prisoner lunges. This is a 2-part exercise. So we'll do sets. You have to do it in both directions to make it one set. So hands above your head, forward, back, side, back. That's 1. 2, 2. Again, when we're doing a lunge, it's our back leg that is going bent, driving through on the top, through the heel, and stepping back. 90 degrees, driving up through the heel, stepping back. Again, make sure you don't smack your knee. You will hurt yourself. This is padded, but not enough to take the pressure off of hitting your knee. So after you do 8 sets, you're going to turn to the other side and do 8 this direction. So again, nice strong core, body remains upright, bending your knee, pushing off the heel of your forward foot, and that's it. So that's stations 1 through 6. You're going to complete this circuit a total of 3 times. Please make sure you warm up 5 to 10 minutes before we start your workout, and please take the time for your muscles to stretch out and cool down before you finish and leave. So enjoy this workout. I appreciate your feedback and your support, and we will see you again soon. Bye.